Hey guys, it's Damien. I've got a very interesting video. I've had very good luck with what I'm about to tell you. I started this with my business back in the day, a few years ago. If you are in the food business or if you're looking to get in the food business and you're looking for a method to generate very quick revenues and have it on a consistent basis while you build a brand, this video will help you understand what I'm about to tell you, and it is a phenomenal idea. I'm not sure why I didn't do a video about this earlier, but that's okay. We have plenty of time. So really quick, what is this magical method to generate brand awareness in your food product and have your customers come back every single month? One word called subscriptions. Yes, that is right. It is nothing new to the online marketplace, but it might be new to you, and you may not understand exactly how to get started, how to do it, how to package it, all that good stuff. So that is why I am here. So, okay. Subscription. As you may know or may not know, how does that work? Okay, so you set up a site or a store, and I will show you who to do that with and how to do it. You want to sell your food products, and you want to do a subscription box. Maybe potentially where you bring together multiple products into a box or some type of a container or packaging, and you ship it to a customer, and every month their card gets debited and charged for that subscription. What does that do and why is it important? Well, when it comes to small businesses, cash flow, as you know, of course, is super important. So as you get a subscriber who gives you money every single month, and you multiply that times several hundred or a couple of thousand people, well, let's say $29.99 times 5,000 or 6,000 people turns into a lot of money every month, okay? So where do I get started, Damien? How do I get doing this? What type of products can I do? Do I just start randomly putting stuff together? No. Here's how you work. Here's how it works. For us, right now, currently, we offer subscription boxes with I've got probably about 25 or 30 varieties of subscription boxes. Okay, now that may sound like an enormous amount, but I'm going to break it down for you. I have a little cheat sheet here, the stuff some notes I put together. I will show you how I do it, okay? It is going to be up to you to actually follow through and do it because the information I give you is pointless if you're not doing anything with it. Okay, so subscription boxes. What do? I've got, like I said, about 20 to 30 types. For instance, I have a Pretzel of the Month Club where we offer a variety of pretzels in different shapes, sizes, etc., and that gets delivered to your home every single month. I have a Cookie of the Month Club. I have a Bundt Cake of the Month Club. We do brittle. As you know, our main candy source our main candy product is actually you have a huge line. It's 200 flavors of candy brittle. So we sell a 1 pound bag that gets shipped every single month to a customer. And it's 1 pound that they don't know what it is. It's just a variety of flavors. And it comes in this huge 1 pound bag. It's gigantic. But they don't know what it is. So each month it's a surprise. It's a variation. But I've got 200 varieties. So I literally can keep my customer coming back for up to 12 months at a time or even longer. And then constantly. So you could do that. You could also do sugar-free products, sugar-free candies, sugar-free snacks. People who are either watching their weight or they're diabetic or they're pre-diabetic or maybe they just want to cut back on their sugar intake. Sugar-free products make a phenomenal every single month gift to somebody. It's it can be a lot of fun. You put together, you curate a whole bunch of fantastic products that are sugar-free. Also gluten-free. As I mentioned in some of my other videos, sugar-free and gluten-free are two of the three top, in my opinion, top new hot food categories that are only going to continue to grow. And it's actually that growth is being driven by more or less specifically health-related issues, okay? So as people become more health conscious or they have these situations where they can't tolerate gluten-free food products being delivered every month to their home is a great surprise, and it's almost like a necessity as well. So chocolate-covered products as well. Like I mentioned, when it comes to pretzels, it comes to Oreos, cookies, anything, marshmallows. You can coat anything in chocolate. And if you can offer a variety of products being shipped and delivered every month to somebody, they love that stuff. And you can, again, once you coat some of these things, like let's say marshmallows, pretzels, cookies, Oreos, you can begin to also put toppings like coconut. You can put nuts. You can put a variety of sprinkles, all kinds of stuff. It's endless, okay? Cakes, and I said cookies. So let's break this down. So you want to start a subscription business. Okay, Damien, well, how do I do that? Well, you can either, there's two ways you can do this. You can actually create a website and you can do it yourself. Now, that does take a little more time, obviously, to do. But I utilize, when I created my website, I use Weebly.com. And again, I'm not promoting them for any reason. I don't get paid for this. Weebly.com is a fantastic site. It allows you to create a website. And you can literally do it with your eyes closed. I'm serious. It's so easy. So you go to Weebly, you can actually set up, they have what these things called plugins. And you can actually take plugins and you can put them into your website. And you can create that monthly charge, okay, the monthly subscription feature into the Weebly site. Weebly.com itself doesn't really have, as of yet, doesn't have that feature, but they do offer it if you bring in a plugin, okay? I'm not going to get into the technical side of that. If you want to get it and check out Weebly, go to Weebly.com. You can actually call them. You can even converse with them, and they'll walk you through some stuff. They'll show you how that works. But if you want to create your own website, you can literally do it on Weebly. If you don't have any experience, it's super simple. So you can create a website, okay? So you've got this subscription business. Okay, the benefits to this is every month, again, you're going to generate revenue. That is the key thing when it comes to small business. When you're growing, when you're starting, any time in between, you got to have a constant flow of cash, okay? Subscription business is a fantastic way to, again, get your feet wet, get started, okay? And then you've got that generation of money coming in constantly. Subscription business. You can set one up yourself. You can go through Weebly. Okay, that's your own website. Now, if you don't want to do this, okay, you just don't have a lot of time to really dedicate to this when it starts, you could definitely go to a website, and it's createjoy.com. I actually would recommend createjoy.com. I'm very familiar with their website. I currently don't have any items up there yet because my other platforms are so busy right now. We haven't generated the time or had the time set aside to do a CreateJoy store. Now that's createjoy.com. Okay. Now the good thing about a site like CreateJoy is that if you're going to build a website, there's a lot of SEO behind on the back side of these sites that you may not be familiar with that. That may take a lot of time to generate and get yourself up and going. CreateJoy is a platform that has existing subscriber or subscription boxes available. They also are a platform that take care of all of the promotional side of it, the SEO, the Google search engine, all of that stuff is done by CreateJoy, so you don't have to do that. You can focus on creating a product, uploading images, setting the pricing, and all of that you want to do for your own little store. So CreateJoy.com makes it a lot easier and faster for you to set up a subscription business. Now, I gave you a handful of categories that are related to food. Now, there is, within CreateJoy, there is literally an endless idea and different ideas on subscription boxes. Now, they don't have to be food related. You can definitely do, there's one on there that actually does comic books, I believe, and some other sports memorabilia. And every month you get like this variety of memorabilia, and et cetera, et cetera. I say the food side of it, obviously that's what I specialize in. But there's a lot of other benefit. There are other reasons why I do the food. Food is something that, whether it's a snack, whether it's a chocolate, whether it is anything that is edible, okay, that's going to never go away. Okay, so for instance, if the economy kind of gets a little rough or bumpy, for instance, you've got birthdays still, you've got office parties, you've got grandma and grandpa, you have Father's Day, you have a lot of celebrations that traditionally food may not be something geared towards them, but anyone and everyone has to eat, okay? But not everybody doesn't eat a comic book, and you don't eat memorabilia, you don't eat things that obviously you can't eat. So when it comes to a situation that you want to send someone a food product, subscription boxes are great, and you can set up a time for them as far as the duration. They can go 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and so on. Now on my website, on the one I created on Weebly, I actually don't utilize those other plugins that are a monthly charge. I set up a 3-month, or 6-month, or 12-month period, so customers pay for that in advance, and then every single month I send them the products. That again, when you talk about cash flow and such, A lot of times when we get a 12-month subscription, it's a very large amount up front, and then every month that we send the product. So again, keep that in mind. You can again generate some really large revenues up front, and then you just begin to send it to the customer. The other great thing about subscription boxes is that when you begin to come up and brainstorm with ideas, there are literally endless ways to combine a variety of products. And then if you're trying to build your brand, you can literally bring in, let's just say, for instance, you had a snack box, okay? And every month you send 5 products to a customer, and they are just a variety of snacks. And let's say they're gluten-free, okay? So I'll give you an example. So you are a producer of gluten-free products. Let's say you have 5 or 6 different products and they're great sellers and you're on Amazon, you're individually selling them, but now you want to get into subscription business because you can tie in a variety of name brand products with your products, okay? So if there is, let's say, a gluten-free customer and they buy one subscription and it's 6 months at a time, okay? So you've got 5 products in that box. Every month it's a variety, but you make a certain product that you want to put in that box. Now, it's kind of like leading a customer into a purchase with brand names that they are already aware of, and then you begin to sell in your product, okay? So now you're kind of tying the two together, okay? So you got 5 products, 5 bags of snacks, okay? They're all gluten-free. That's great. So one of those snacks are going to be yours, okay? Now, if you did let's just say you did a subscription box and you offered 5 products, okay, you only produce a handful. Obviously, you're not going to have enough variety of products to last, let's say, 6 months, because at 5 items every month, that's 30 items at the end of their subscription, okay? And you just don't make that many, but that's fine. That's okay. Bring together 5 bags, 5 items, okay? And again, this is an example. Okay, so one of those products in that box every month is a bag of your product. So that's something new to the customer. You bring them to your website. They're going to try it. They're familiar with the other ones, so they love them. Okay, so the whole experience around that subscription box is going to be a positive one, because the 4 items, right, the 4 bags that they're already familiar with, they're familiar with the brand. They're going to get them in a really good mood. They're going to love it, and they're going to try yours. And in that whole box together, they're going to have a great experience with all of those snacks. You see what I'm saying? There's a little bit of a psychology behind it. Just understand it's super simple, very basic. You're not manipulating anybody. It's just that you want to add some of your products in. And if you don't have, 100 different items, each month, just put one of your products in every single month. And then offer that product on your website. You see what I'm saying? So then they like that product. They're going to come back, and then they're going to start buying the products from you. Very simple. So this is a really quick example of what you could do. So really quick recap, subscription boxes, why are they important? And they're super popular right now. They're really important because, again, you get a handful of people every single month to generate cash flow. And then also you're beginning to get your brand, your product out there. Don't solely rely on your product, because a lot of consumers may not be familiar at all with it. So leverage other brands and bring them together, add your product in, and success. There you go. Okay? Then they'll come back to your website, and every single month they're getting this really cool box of snacks. They got yours every month, and then you start to sell your products. Very simple breakdown. I'll do another video separately on actually how to set up the website and how to sell that. But I hope this video gives you some ideas. Remember, keep thinking creatively with your food products, different ways to get it out there, and it'll happen for you. If you liked the video, if it was helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, hey, give me a thumbs down. You have any questions, let me know down below. And remember, I have a second channel. I have quite a few new subscribers on that channel. I'm really excited about it. I've actually begun to help numerous. I've got quite a few. I don't remember the number off the top of my head. Quite a few new businesses that I've already begun to help, and I'm super excited about that. So check out Marketing Food Online and the number 2, Marketing Food Online 2. And check it out. And like I said, I give you free. I got the consulting that's part of that channel, and as well as resources and videos. And I hope to see you on that one. Thanks, guys.